Friedman's novel covers many issues found in the modern world, but the main thesis idea can be summarized in the very title of the book, Hot, Flat, and Crowded. Friedman thinks that the world is getting hot, global warming, flat, meaning that there is a rise of high-consuming middle classes across the globe, and crowded, describing overpopulation. We agree with the issues raised in Hot, Flat, and Crowded. To begin, we feel that our culture is very wasteful, and that we have a flawed attitude where living beyond our means is encouraged. Friedman likes to mainly draw parallels between the economic problems that we're facing in our country and in the world, and in the declining condition of Mother Nature, issues which he feels are closely related and therefore are mutually fixable. Both the market instability and the environmental woes were rooted in the exact same kind of dishonest accounting, mispricing of risk, privatizing of gains, and socializing of losses, described on page 8 of his book. Friedman argues that the future of the United States' return to global leaders relies on our ability to capitalize on the need for green technology worldwide, and such innovation must begin now if we want to catch up. We agree with the points that Friedman makes in the text, especially the correlation between the environmental crisis and the fall of American industry. Americans are very set in their ways, and this has made us very resistant to the change that we need to survive, especially in regards to energy use. We must fill the need for efficient sources of renewable energy if we want to stay competitive in the global market, where Europe has lately been surpassing us.
Making solar energy economical is one of the biggest challenges facing engineers today. Right now, solar energy only produces less than 1% of Earth's energy, but has the capacity to produce over 100% of it. Why is solar energy important? Namely fossil fuels, because fossil fuels are very finite sources of energy: oil, gas, and coal. Oil and gas right now are not expected to keep up with the demands of the Earth's energy consumption. And while coal is abundant, it is the most pollutant and produces much of the CO2 in the atmosphere. While solar energy is abundant, free, and clean, there are challenges. Capturing it, converting it to electricity, and storing it. And these challenges are for large-scale power grid implementations. Solar panels made of silicon right now have between 10 and 20% efficiency, which doesn't pay off if they were implemented into a power grid system. Therefore, two challenges arise: improving efficiency and lower manufacturing costs. Engineers are experimenting with different materials such as lead selenium, which can produce between 30 and 40% efficiency, and also with changing the shape or the design of the solar panels. All of this for improving efficiency and lower manufacturing costs. One last challenge facing engineers in making solar energy more economical is storing solar energy or the electrical energy converted from sunlight on a large scale. Right now on small scales, batteries are used. That is less practical for large scale. One idea is mimicking how plants take in sunlight through photosynthesis and how they store energy, and finding ways to mimic this process. What it boils down to is that there are three main challenges in making solar energy more economical: making it more efficient, reducing its costs, and finding better ways to store it. If these three challenges are met, then solar energy can become a more practical and widespread use of sustainable energy, replacing former fossil fuels.
Technology, society, and the environment are all connected in the modern world today, and technology can be viewed as either a positive or a negative factor in each of these ideas, depending on how you look at it. Technology positively influences society by increasing competitiveness in the world market, which thus spurs innovation and helps us find solutions to problems that are plaguing society. And overall, the standard of living increases when technology increases. Technology also can positively affect the environment because it allows for greater control of our use of natural resources that surround us. For example, you can use more efficient farming techniques to get the most out of the land that you own. Instead of having to spread out and take up more land, you can use special techniques which allow for greater output for the land that you have. And also, technology can be used to develop new sources of energy that can be more green or less harmful to the environment. Technology can also be viewed as a negative thing. And as for society, technology can lead to greater competitiveness, which we regarded as a positive, but it can also result in people becoming overcompetitive and using deceitful means to stay on top of the competition, which could warp the positive or the beneficial values that people have in society. And technology also changes the societal structure with new industries, as evidenced by the flattening of the world that Friedman notes. And also, urbanization can stem from increase in technology production, which leads to problems like overcrowding and class division. Environmentally, technology can lead to the overuse of natural resources and an increase in the amount of waste that people have, which can result in overflowing landfills, which can destroy animals' habitats. And proliferation of certain technologies can result in greater greenhouse gas emissions, which is harmful for the environment and can result in global warming. And if technological advances were completely focused on conservation rather than finding profits alone, then technology could definitely help alleviate or completely eliminate the harmful effects that the excessive energy usage that we have has taken on the world. Many of the challenges we face today have to do with dependence on these finite and sometimes destructive sources of energy that we use to power the world. And by moving forward with new ideas through technology development, that will be the only way that we can overcome the obstacles that we face today. Our viewpoints on energy and our lifestyle in general has definitely shifted because of our experiences in Spain. We feel we have become more conscious of the ways we overuse our resources in the U.S., as Spaniards tend to implement many more conservative behaviors than we do, such as the reduced use of domestic conveniences like clothes dryers, showers, heating, and gasoline usage, as well as new recycling methods we had never seen before. Having to actually pay close attention to our energy consumption definitely sent us back home with a newfound appreciation for our role in helping the environment. I also have a newfound appreciation for the conveniences that we have in the States, like 24-hour gyms, free water, fast food restaurants, and so much else that makes America great.